Hello, everyone. This is John Ricky. Welcome to the Positive Master Show, where we talk about developing your mindset and passion projects to boost your happiness and counter any anxiety, sadness, or anger that you may be facing. Are you ready? Let's rock. My fellow positive makers, this is episode 4 of the Positive Master Show. We're going to go over how you can match your passions to your projects. This episode is a fun one. Let's dive into it. First, let's define passion. If you want to increase your odds in finding a project that you're passionate about, you have to define what passion means to you. You have to be honest with yourself when you define it. Write down what it means to you. By going through this exercise, you'll be able to rule out all the wrong reasons to start a project, such as social comparison, social pressure, signaling your status, or getting rich quick. You want to make sure your precious time, effort, and money are supported by your dedicated mindset. Here's what passion means to me. Passion is doing something I enjoy. That's number 1. Number 2, passion is doing something that's important to me. Specifically, I want to do things that make me learn and grow as a person mentally, physically, and spiritually. If it's important to me, I'm willing to dedicate my time and effort to it. If it's important to me, I'm willing to face my fears and failures for it. And number 3, passion is doing something of value that I can potentially provide for others. If what I do helps me to learn and grow, I would like to provide that value to others who may benefit from it as well. This definition of passion is important to me because, like anything in life, things will go wrong and mistakes will be made. If I enjoy what I'm doing, if it's important to me, and if what I do can help other people, I'll have the motivation to face all the challenges, and I'll be able to dedicate my time and effort to keep pushing forward, which leads us into the next important factor for our passion projects: hard work, grit, and patience. There's a saying, if you want something, you have to work hard for it, and nothing good comes easy. My dad instilled this philosophy in me when I was little. Hard work, grit, and patience sounds good, but we live in a world of quick gratification. We get instant information, entertainment, and communication in our smartphones, laptops, and smart TVs. If we don't want to cook, we can get prepared food, fast food, and delivery food. If we don't want to walk, we can use vehicles and mass transit to travel to places. Soon, vehicles will be driving us. All over the internet, there are salespeople telling us to click a button so we can buy a program to get rich. A number of us, unfortunately, are getting addicted to this quick gratification. All of this quick and easy consumption can make us less and less productive for our mind, body, and soul. If we don't exercise our mind, body, and soul, we deteriorate. Our mental, physical, and spiritual well-being declines. Our purpose declines. Even our happiness declines. It's in our human makeup to challenge our mind, body, and soul. It has helped our species to improve and get better. We're the only animal that is not only self-aware, but able to understand the past and future. Even better, we're able to analyze our past and simulate our future. Within our mind, we're able to create numerous of simulations of ourselves in the future. The more we try things, the more we learn from our success and failure. And through this knowledge, we iterate our future simulations to improve. When we achieve our goals, we're able to move further. We've even learned to cooperate with others to combine our skill sets to create things that can't be done alone. Through teams, we simulate the future even greater so that we can reach greater heights. If you can find your passions and work on them to benefit your mind, body, and soul, you can produce more than you consume, so you can have more purpose in life and be healthier and happier. However, there's no button to press to instantly make your mind, body, and soul better. You have to work at it. But when you find a passion that you enjoy, you work hard at it because you enjoy it. When your projects are important to you, you'll have grit and patience to go through your failures and discomfort. And if your project can also benefit others, you have a purpose not just for yourself, but for others. All of this is a process, a journey. They're not like the instant gratification stuff where you're focused on all the rewards, but with the least amount of effort. When you're working on your passion projects along your journey, you learn and grow. That's the rewards, the results from your efforts. As far as completing your final results, well, that's your bonuses. When things go wrong, be patient with yourself. It's important for you to quell your desire for instant gratification. By delaying your gratification, you'll strengthen your grit to keep learning and improving, even if it feels like you're moving slowly. I mean, come on, look at the bright side. You're still moving. Your slow progress can lead you to major breakthroughs further down the road. I pulled out some scientific studies to show you how important it is to delay your gratification in order to flourish in your passion projects and life. In 1972, Dr. Walter Mischel of Stanford University analyzed a characteristic among children, which is the ability to delay gratification. He created the marshmallow test to see if children would prefer one marshmallow now or two marshmallows 20 minutes later if they can successfully resist from eating the first marshmallow placed in front of them. 600 children aged 4 to 6 participated in this experiment. When Mischel re-evaluated the participants in 1988, he found that those who could delay gratification were more competent than those who could not. Later scientific studies in 1990 and 2011 showed that children who exhibited delayed gratification scored higher on almost every measure of success in life. Higher paying jobs, lower rates of drug addiction, higher test scores, higher educational attainment, and better social integration, among many other things. Now let's talk about what you should do when you no longer have passion for your project. Let's say you've given it your best on a passion project over a significant amount of time, but now you no longer enjoy it, you no longer consider it important, and you no longer motivated to provide it for others. Clearly, your project no longer fits into your definition of passion. Your passion project is now just a project. Don't get down on yourself. I totally understand. Instead, it's important for you to look at all that you've gained from your project, like knowledge, skills, and relationships. You can take all this good stuff and apply it to another passion project of yours. In fact, you may not have to look too far to see where you can apply all that you've gained. Look at the larger subject matter covering the topic of your project. For example, after nearly 2 decades of playing soccer, I hung up my cleats after breaking my leg that put me in crutches for about 6 months. This happened while I was attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa. I was no longer playing competitive soccer, thus my interest in the sport didn't mean much once the competitive factor was gone. To top it off, the injury made me see that the game wasn't worth the risk to my health. It wasn't the end of my athletics, though. I was involved in other sports throughout my life that I enjoyed. Going even broader to the subject matter of fitness, there were other ways for me to stay fit that had lesser risk for injury, such as running and weightlifting. And these were exercises I did to complement my soccer playing. Soccer involved nonstop running, so it was natural for me to transfer my passion for soccer to running. And weightlifting was also something I enjoyed, so my passion grew for that type of fitness as well. Another example is my passion for politics. I fell in love with it because I enjoyed the creativity involved in making new or amended laws and new or amended programs. I got a thrill from policymaking and government affairs. However, after nearly 2 decades, my passion for it became soured by the political stabbing and backstabbing, greed and jealousy, and the constant scrutiny and judgment by others. Just because I left elected politics and appointed politics didn't mean that I had to abandon my love of policymaking and government affairs. Instead, I applied these passions of mine toward developing the electronic dance music concerts that I was a partner of, starting an FBO company that I'm a part owner of, and assisting companies that are clients of mine that need assistance with government laws and programs. Therefore, if you lose your passion in your project, stay positive. Look at ways that you can apply your knowledge, skills, and relationships into a passion project nearby under a similar subject matter. You can even merge all your knowledge, skills, and relationships with a project in a completely different field. For instance, the story in my first novel includes a lot of my experiences in law and politics. I hope some of these actionable practices can help you in making your passions match your projects. Thank you so much for joining me in this podcast episode. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Feel free to visit the Positive Masters universe at www.positiveMasters.com, where we share mindset practices, motivational writing, and poetry. We also have an e-commerce store with apparel and accessories that have designs and mantras to motivate you to maintain a positive mindset. Stay tuned because in the future we will have courses to develop your mindset, as well as courses to develop your passion projects into your passion business. I'd like to leave you with a song from Artlist, which I'm an affiliate with. If you like their music, I have their link in the show notes. You can use Artlist's music personally or for your business. My fellow positive makers, until next time, keep developing your mindset, keep working on your passion projects, and keep spreading positivity. I love you guys.